final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Come on, baby, we gotta do our job.
So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
It's caught by Sanders. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Odell Beckham, a touchdown catch in the victory. Another game of interest in the AFC East has us checking in on the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Joe Mixon, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Dolphins locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. The 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. Faking the handoff, Howell. And a dump off here to Robinson. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Howell throwing on first down here. And he fires one incomplete. Looking for Cole Turner on that one. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Here's Howell to throw on second down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going. looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go again with Sanders. Nifty move. And it looks like he's going to have the first down as they'll mark this just over the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins finding room at midfield. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 79 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing here, Howell. And the man open here is Strong. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 22. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw again. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. They'll go play action. Howell. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the 41, Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. Hurts. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this will be recovered. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Hurts. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Commanders, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.